So yeah.
Let's begin.
This is like the most awkward start I've ever seen to us.
No, I just thought you were gonna like go ahead because this is your stream and all, but I can also start if you want.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll start. Hello. So we are finally doing this. This is the first episode section. I don't know of our podcast. Yeah. Which I want to do a lot, but not too much. If you get me. So maybe every 2 weeks or every a week. Every 2 weeks seems like a fine idea. But yeah. How are you, Dennis?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. I just hope that Guac hopefully shows up.
Yeah, like that's the thing. I'm kind of scared because like Guac was the first one I asked, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely down. I could do it," and suddenly he just goes poof.
He's too busy looking at Sentai videos.
Oh yeah, let's hope the Kamen Riders didn't need him. The Kamen Rider ghosts didn't need him. But yeah, I don't know about you, my dude, but I might as well get it on the table. I am very nervous for this kind of stuff.
Oh, I mean, we don't have to be. This will be just like a normal conversation with a friend.
Yeah, like that's very much how I want to see it as well. But like, I'm so used to like just clicking go and all that. But yeah, enough of that. What I do want to talk with you is how this thing came to be. I just want to talk about that for a second.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
So if you don't know, I've planned this for about a month or two. I know, right? 2 months and you can put something together. That's very simple. A great background, a logo, and some cool dudes. Yeah. I remember the day I remember the stream where I told it. I was like, I have this great idea, and I've already got the people in here. I've got the people. I had no fucking idea who I was gonna pick. I did have an idea of people I could choose between, and one of them was Dennis. And I love how Dennis, in chat...
I predicted the members. So for those of you who don't know, Oscar basically started on stream, and he basically told us, "Oh, I've got an idea for a podcast." He told us rules. He's like, so the people just have to be able to speak English well. We have to have decent chemistry. So we don't have to hate each other. That's the only requisite." And I just said, "Oh well, the only people that fit that description are me and Guac, and here we are."
Yeah, here we are. Yeah, like I love the fact there was somebody who like mentioned another streamer, and I was just like, "Do you expect me to be social?"
I mean, yeah. At first, Oscar wanted to collab with like the big streamers. Like,
yeah,
I wanted to go with those guys.
I actually forgot to change the stream title, so if you're watching this later, you can comment that I'm an idiot, because I definitely am. I'm quickly gonna do this. Just chatting.
Well, yeah, basically what I also appreciate about this podcast is that all 3 core members had a little input. Guac designed the logo, I came up with the name, and Oscar basically made everything happen.
Yeah, I basically clicked the big old start streaming button. That is my fortune. I think that means I should get 50% and you guys can get 25. That seems fair.
I'm all for it. I'm sure Guac doesn't mind either.
Yeah, that's free money for you guys. No, not at all. Forget that. But yeah, like. It was a great idea because I had this idea while watching. Recently I've been a lot into podcasts, and I watched Abroad in Japan's. If you don't know who that is, he's a YouTuber who makes basically videos about life in Japan. As I heard his podcast, and he was like, I think podcasts are a great way to chill and just talk when there's not really much going on in life, as there currently is. I was like, well, I might try giving it a go. I always only talk with Dennis and Guac. We just talk, so might as well make some content out of that talk. So yeah, that's how it came to be.
I mean, yeah, especially in a time like this, in lockdown, it's great to have things like this that just go on for several hours that you can have on in the background and just like listen.
Yeah, that is definitely what I love about these podcasts. Is the fact that you can just plop it on, find your topic, be it anime or kitchen tables, and just plop it on.
crafting table.
Yeah, it's just magnificent in a way that's hard to describe. Like yesterday, I was searching on Radio Public, right, which is my Apple podcasts, and there was this podcast which literally just talked about 12 things that are boring in the world. And there's like a whole season of 10 episodes for 1 hour where they just talk about boring things. There truly is a podcast for every person out there.
Well, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah, I actually heard one of them, and he just talked about a ship. Like he named every single part of a ship for an hour.
Well, that sounds very fun.
Yeah, you know, like, hey, if you're ever bored, go listen to that. But yeah, on the topics of podcasts, and Guac, we want to bring back Guac. He's not here. Normally we would be 3 people in this podcast, and we would have our boy Guac with us. He's sadly not here. Reasons we don't know. Let's just be honest. We don't know. At least I don't. Do you, Dennis? Do you have any idea what happened to him? Like, for real though.
I mean, for all I know, he just got like isekai'd into the Sentai universe, and now he's fighting bad guys.
You know, if you ever see in the future, you see a show with a guy who has a little scruffy look, and definitely looks like he could be a JoJo character, then yeah, it might be Guac in your next Super Sentai season. Let's hope he became the Red Ranger. You know, if Guac gotta be isekai, then you might as well be the Red Ranger. You know.
I mean, yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be
But
different.
on the topic of podcasts in general, I also think these are a great way for viewers to connect on a deeper level with the streamers themselves, because they see them talk about more day-to-day topics and not just like in-game things.
Yeah, that is quite true. Yeah, because like I think I found myself personally catching up is that I try to ask a lot. Hey, how are you doing? What are you doing? And people are like, oh, I did this. But then you stream the next day and you ask it again. It becomes kind of bothersome. So you start sticking to asking them about the game, and then that kind of becomes quote unquote bothersome for them, or you know, it gets regular. There's nothing new to spice it up with, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why we're doing this podcast, to bring some variation to just the channel and to just like do something different.
Yeah, I think this is a great way to you know, get something new in there. But on the topic of new, I kind of want to switch our, you know, topic
Sure. Go ahead.
To anime. If you guys didn't realize by now, I am a huge fan of anime. Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise. The Anime King likes anime. What a fucking surprise.
I fucking hated those Chinese cartoons, damn.
Oh yeah, the Chinese cartoons are the worst. God damn, they are the boon of my existence. Yeah, they're definitely there to, you know, mess with me. But yeah.
Welcome, Anime Cool 101. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing good. But yeah, I do want to ask this. I don't think I've ever asked you like this. What is your personal anime? Like, personal favorite anime?
Favorite as in like first time watch, or just like overall?
Oh, actually, let's do that instead. What's the first anime you watched?
The first one I watched, I think it was like either Pokemon, like the very first Pokemon anime, or One Piece, maybe Dragon Ball. It's either one of those 3.
Oh damn! Really? Wait. So you grew up with Pokemon and Dragon Ball as the
Dragon Ball, One Piece. I kind of just like had a bit of everything.
Oh really? Because like here's the thing. I'm only 17, and where I grew up, anime is not really a thing. So I had to go, like, you know, I watched Pokemon, of course, because everyone does that. But I remember the first actual anime where it's like, whoa, I knew this is not just cartoons made by, you know, your local USA or your local Denmark. You know, it wasn't made by the Western culture. It was a anime called Love Hina. Now, if you know Love Hina, you will know 2 things about it. 1, it's a kind of old-ish anime, and 2, it's a harem ecchi anime. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, saying that my first anime is a harem ecchi anime. Like,
oh wait, I think I've heard of that one. Isn't the MC called like Keitaro or something like that?
Yeah. It's the one where like these girls living in a hot spring and stuff.
Oh, the hot spring, that's convenient.
Yeah, you know, it's very convenient since there is a hot spring episode. No, uh, but no, Love Hina has a very soft spot in my heart. When you're being called by someone, see, this is why I love being live. Dennis, you'll have to entertain people for 5 minutes.
Oh well, that's sure. So, since we're talking about our favorite animes, people in chat, what is your guys' favorite anime? What do you mean? Who doesn't close their phone, Andrew? You know, Oscar's a very social person. He talks to quite a few people, so of course he's gonna get calls. Oh, you're giving him 2 minutes. Oscar has muted himself. Okay, now we're all listening to the conversation.
And I'm
People-
back.
Oh, you're back. I was about to say, people in chat, guess what he's saying in Danish, but I guess that's not happening now.
No, it's never happening. You will never find out my secret language. But yeah. Now, that little oopsie aside, which shouldn't happen again, I'm quickly gonna turn that bum bum. Love Hina in my heart has a special place just because it's you know, it's the first anime I watched, but also because there's such a certain charm to it, you know? Like, I can't really explain. There's just a certain charm to it, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna be like that for whatever your first anything really was. You're gonna have like nostalgia with that.
Yeah, like I rewatched it a couple of years ago because the way I used to get anime was I had to go to my library to like relent to them. I don't know. Like, well, how did you get your anime doses, Dennis?
I mean, I just kind of when I was younger, basically my form of entertainment was just turn on the TV and like just browse through the channels.
Ooh.
And then I just like find the channels that would broadcast anime every now and then. But the thing with like anime here is they'd get to like a certain point and then they just replay episodes from an arc.
Oh
So
damn!
like basically watch like the same 30 episodes in a row for like a long while.
Oh shit! Oh, that sounds annoying. I remember this one time. I was with my dad at work. He was a bus driver, right? And I got taken to work this one time, and then there's this business terminal where all the buses stop, and you get off and you walk into this little terminal, and I remember there being a couch, a table, and a TV, and a freezer. That was all there was in this little nearly a shit looking like building, right?
Oh, this is a story about how you discovered Pokemon, right?
No, this is how I discovered Naruto.
Oh,
But-
Naruto.
Yeah, because we turned on the TV and there was only these two channels. There was as we call it, Denmark Radio Channel 1, and then there was TV2, which is Denmark's other known channel. Basically, there was this very like edgy, cartoonish. I remember thinking, whoa, this is like some cool ass thing. And at this point, I knew what anime was, but I hadn't watched anything except for like Love Hina and maybe Pokemon and heard of Dragon Ball, right? And then I saw this show, and I remember specifically what arc it was. It was the arc where they were like, you know, the tuning exam, where they're in the forest. And they were like jumping from like tree to tree, and I was like, whoa, I'm gonna do that when I get older. I remember thinking that. And I was just like, it was super cool experience this like action pack, because when you were used to just, you know, Pokemon's little action and Love Hina, this was like a whole new way of you know, like watching entertainment. Like, yeah, I felt like I could sit in the couch or the sofa and get just as pumped up as the characters were.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, like I don't know. Have you ever had that feeling when you discovered your first action series?
I got excited with the characters, yeah, but it's like, I guess, yeah, I did get excited, but I wouldn't like jump around on like my bed or some shit like that. I'd just like kind of be very excited and hyped and be like, yes, go for it. That type of thing.
Yeah, but that might just be me though. That might just be me being like really like into it. I still remember this day when I watched that specific episode, the nostalgia just hits me, you know.
You just jump around on trees then.
Yeah, I just go out in my backyard, find a small palm tree we have in our backyard, and just start jumping on it. You know, I'm like I could focus my chakra in my feet. No. That's no way like that, chat. Don't try. I tried once and I fell and I broke my arm. Don't. For God's sake. For heaven's
Fun
sake.
fact, I've never actually had a broken bone.
You've
Well,
never.
no, but I've had like different things. When I was younger, I fell once, and then like I fell with like my extended fingers, so like my nails went up like vertically, so they like stood up, and I had to have like bandages on all of my fingers for a while, so the nails would like grow back.
Oh
That's like
damn.
the most horrible thing that's happened to me, like yeah, injury wise. But I've never had like a broken bone before or something like that. No.
Oh, I've had a broken leg, broken hand, feet. I think that's about it. And I still remember the best part of how I broke my hand, right? I was at school playing the soccer game, right? And for info, I suck at soccer. I played defense. And I feel like when you put as defense, you're kind of like, you know, that guy. Okay, you're big. We expect you to block the ball. And I remember I was playing indoors, and I was in my own world, thinking about, you know, anime titties and stuff.
As you do, as we do.
Yeah, as we do, you know. And suddenly, I remember vividly that this person shot a ball, and somebody shouts my name from across this little gym hall, right? And they're like, "Oscar, look out!" And I just like go like, "Huh?" And I reach out my hand for some stupid reason, and I just managed to like look to the left, and I see the ball come flying with the speed of supersonic, you know, like as if Sonic had just turned into a soccer ball and just like flying into me. And the ball hit my hand in a position so that I could just hear it say, and my hand looked very much like I had suddenly become part of that one Harry Potter movie where his hand gets all twisted, right?
Oh yeah.
It very much looked like that for 5 seconds, and then I just started like dropping to the floor, and I cried, and people came over to me and were like, "Ha." And the best part, right? I was sent to my what's it called? What's it called? You know, the leader of the school, right? What's that called now?
Principal?
Yeah, the principal's office. I was sent there because I had an injury that was serious. And my teacher, my Danish teacher came over to me, and she's like, "So I've heard you've broken your bone, is that right?" And I was sitting there in tears, like, "Yeah," with like an ice pack on it. What my teacher decides to do is that she pulls away the ice pack and starts playing with my hand, like, "Does this hurt? Does that hurt?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it does hurt. What do you expect?"
What kind of teaching?
and like
a broken arm.
the best part is she just starts laughing, like as if nothing is wrong, and I just sit there like, "What are you doing?" And then she's like, you know, we've talked about it afterwards, but like in the moment I'm like, "What the fuck am I gonna do? Like, does this teacher want to help me or just break my bones even more?" I remember vividly her pulling my ring finger. And it just hurt like hell. It's just like, "That's broken, definitely. Yeah, I know. Why do you think I'm here?" Have you ever had like an experience like that, Dennis, where like teachers just being stupid?
I mean, not directly in like with me, but most teachers, at least here, when it comes to like bullying and stuff, they'll just be like, "Oh no, don't do it." But then when you're like out in the breaks, whatever, like you've got recess or whatever, you're like playing outside with your friends or whatever, and someone gets like bullied, the teachers would like see it, but they like just kind of ignore it.
Wow, yeah.
You know, they're like, "Oh, I don't get paid for that. I don't care."
Well, luckily in Denmark, people have a moral compass.
Well, that's what it was like in elementary school. Now at the college I'm at, like they had like a little talk about a class that was bullying a student, and that was not comfortable for the rest of the students.
Oh, damn. Like, at least people here, like, you know, they're like good people. I hear these horrible stories from all around the world. Here in Denmark, for the most part, people are very gentle and people are very kind. Students are still fucking idiots, as I like to call them, but the teachers are nice. And if you tell them, "Hey, this is wrong, I am going through this," they'll be like, "Okay, we'll do our best to stop it." And sometimes that can take a while, but there are some of these teachers who take matters into their own hands, which is super nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's super cool when there are people out there like that, right? Um,
I think it's great, but I think that's like a general thing around the world. Kids in general. They're just kind of evil, because they don't know like the weight of their actions. They just like do what they want to do in that moment. They
yeah,
don't think about the consequences.
yeah. I think it's because they're so young. And I say that as a 17-year-old guy, but I think it's because they're so young. They don't understand what consequences these actions they take are gonna have in the future, or for anyone else, because they've never experienced it themselves. They've always been used to being top of the food chain. Get me?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But it's nice there are people out there who are willing to go the extra mile. And talking about that, people who are willing to go the extra mile, right now we're all in lockdown, and I'm super happy about the doctors and people who are going to work. Like in Denmark, the lockdown has kind of cooled down now. We're allowed to do everything again. The only thing we can't is assemble more than 500 people. But I'm not gonna do that any day of the week right now. Uh, so for me, it's pretty much gone back to normal. But there are people still out there in other countries fighting, like Doctors Without Borders, and people who go stand in the cashier in the grocery shops, like people who are still working at the hospitals, and all those people who work day in and day out to make sure that everyone can live their life happily. And I just want to say thank you for that.
Yeah, and if you're like someone that goes out, at least like follow the rules of your country and don't like be inconsiderate. Like just
Yeah.
follow the rules and be a decent human being, and we can have lockdown stop hopefully.
Yeah, like hopefully the bats will stop spreading this season. Hopefully people will stop actually being douchebags.
Okay, no comment.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Batman, you can stay in your cave again. No, but how are you doing in this quarantine lockdown, Dennis?
I'm doing pretty okay. Not too much has changed for me because like most of my like very intense relationships with people are like mostly online, so I just still talk to the same people I talk to.
Hmm.
It's just I can't go for as many walks anymore as I used to because if you didn't know, I just like going out and taking a walk basically anywhere and just listening to a bit of music.
Ooh, that seems pretty nice. Like, I do go for walks myself, but like it's mostly like with friends. I don't know. Like, do you do that? Do you go for walk with other people?
If I had friends, sure.
Oh, the sadness of being a weeb and a gamer. I mean, no. Like, for me personally, what changed big was that I was at boarding school, right, which was on the other side of the country. So I had to have like one night we just get told, boom, you all gotta go home tomorrow. So my mom had to get a car because we don't own a car, so she had to lend a car from her ex-boyfriend and stuff. So quickly people were just mushed together, and yeah, it was very stressful that day. But in quarantine, or 2 months I was in quarantine, if you remember, I had a very bad time. It didn't really go well, and stuff happened, and yeah. I was basically not at the top of my game. I think there was a few things that kept me going in that time, like kept me going, not just being like, oh, everything is shit. Things that kept me happy and under control was definitely the fact that I have something to do, you know?
Yeah, I think that's always a good thing if you've got like a goal in mind, because if you don't have something to do, you just kind of feel like you have no purpose, and when you have no purpose, you're kind of just like, what's the point in doing anything right now?
Yeah, definitely. If your country's still in lockdown, I would definitely recommend that you guys just have a daily routine. You know, schedule. I'm gonna get breakfast now, then I'm gonna go jogging for an hour, and then I'm gonna, I don't know, write a story or train or something. Get your daily schedule in there and start working on it, because it's definitely gonna help you. Trust me, it'll help you. You know, get back in a daily routine.
Yeah, keep your sanity, people. We don't want you guys going insane. We love
Yeah.
you so much.
Yeah, sanity, definitely. Yeah, we definitely want you guys to have your sanity, you know? That sounds very sarcastic, but I do mean that. uh, but yeah. But like, the thing is, right, you know, with lockdown, certain, I would say, I don't want to call it benefits, but there has come a few good things out of this lockdown, you know? Like, for me, it was the fact that I learned that even though things go sour, you really have people out there that are there for you. It doesn't matter where or when, but they will be there for you. You know?
Yeah, that's why I like saying so much. Without darkness, there cannot be light. Without light, there cannot be darkness.
Yeah,
There's always two sides of the coin. Yeah.
yeah, I very much agree with that statement. That there is no darkness without light, and there is no light without darkness. Because it's very much about being opportunist in this time. I remember seeing this one video with a guy who was school principal who had to say there was corona, and there was just this one kid in the back of the crowd shouting, "Ah, yeah, I get to play Fortnite all day." That guy was an opportunist. He took advantage of this crappy situation the world had put him in, and yeah, even though it was Fortnite, it was still a great opportunity. For me, it was an opportunity to get back into streaming and seeing you guys again, and I really love that.
I mean, yeah, I enjoy every time you stream. I'm like mostly here for every stream if I can.
What? You like my streams, Dennis?
Oh,
What?
No, it's not like I've got like 180 hours watch time here. No.
Yeah. On the topic of my stream, like, it's kind of crazy the fact that we've been going for what, 4 years now. Like, it's super crazy. Like, I know one day in the future the ride is gonna come to an end, but it's not right now. It's not in the foreseeable future, and it's not planned at all. But like, I still think about it. The day that I decide that all of this streaming funny, like the stream, what's it called, roller coaster of my life, is gonna be over, I cry a tear for that moment. I think it's definitely, like, it's become such a big part of my life that I'm gonna miss it more than I expect.
Yeah, I think it's just you don't appreciate most things fully until they're gone. But that's also why people say don't be sad that it's over. Just be happy that it happened at all.
Yeah, don't cry because it's over, but smile that it happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're drifting off here. We were talking about our favorite animes, and now we're getting very serious.
Yeah, we got very off topic, but yeah, back to the animes. What are you most excited for in this current season?
So I've got a confession to make.
Oh no.
So basically, I'm that type of person. Just basically anime viewer. I don't really like waiting like every week. Like watch an episode, so usually I'll just like wait until an anime is completely finished.
Fake fan? Do we have a fake weep amongst our ranks? No.
I mean, I wouldn't call it fake. I just like binge watching things because I like I just like to know when things happen and why they happen. I don't want to sit there like for a week and be like, oh, I gotta wait till Thursday to know what happened last episode, really.
Oh damn. Yeah, like I get that, But like, so what kind of shows have you watched recently, Dennis?
Lately I haven't been watching like too many animes, but I've been reading like quite a few things.
Ooh, like?
So I've been reading some webtoons. I recently got into Gacha that has a lot of webtoon characters. For those of you who don't know what webtoons are, they're basically like a Korean manga.
Ooh.
And this Gacha, it basically has like characters from shows like Tower of God, which I'm pretty sure some of you might know. I think that's got a show actually.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's actually quite popular, and I've heard like a bit about it.
Yeah, there's been some very some very big talks about it.
Yeah, and then there's also things like God of High School in there, which I've started reading recently, which is pretty okay. But like my all-time favorite just webtoon overall would be Solo Leveling. I love that.
Yeah.
Webtoon a lot. I've been reading it since like the 20th chapter, and it's great.
Oh really? This is the 20th chapter?
Yeah, I just randomly like was just searching around looking for something to read. I'm like, oh, this cover looks cool. Let me read it. And then I read it, and I instantly fell in love with the protagonist. I was like, yo, this is cool. And now I'm sad that I have to wait for more chapters.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how you find your stuff to read, but I know, like, I'm the kind of person who, I go on a Mal, and I'm like, okay, let me give myself some different genres like action, supernatural, and boom, I glow. And if it doesn't have above a 7 on Mal, I just don't give it a chance. I just don't.
When it comes to me, I'll basically like watch anything. The only things that I can't really watch like genre wise are like the combo harem ecchi. I just like cringe at those. Like I can't watch them without cringing. It just like makes me very uncomfortable, so I tend to like avoid those. But I can like watch anything. I can watch romance. I can watch action, shonen, seinen, you name it.
Oh damn! Is there any like good seinen? I don't watch a lot of seinen, I'll admit. But is there any good seinen shows you can recommend?
If you let me think. Yeah, I just quickly remembered.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
No, I just had to like make sure what it is. So seinen is Death Note, for example, or One Punch Man.
And
I think like shonen is for younger boys, and seinen is for like
yeah, for
in
adults.
the adult age. In the adult age.
Yeah. Yeah,
But yeah,
because
Death Note, One Punch Man. Everyone knows One Punch Man. You don't even have to be like an anime fan to know One Punch Man.
yeah, One Punch Man has become very much a mainstream topic.
I mean, it's a really funny show, so I can understand.
Yeah, I actually met a person who does not like One Punch Man, who likes anime. He said he dislikes, he thought it was boring, which I found quite surprising because I haven't heard any crap about One Punch Man, especially not season 1.
I mean, I think there's like just kind of some people who are like, oh, I can't like what everyone else likes. I'll be boring, and then they just kind of like want to insult the popular shows just to like make themselves feel better. Because the anime community in itself, there's like some great people involved, some nice people. But if you go on like any social media and you talk bad or even good about any show, you'll have like people on your back. They're like, oh, how can you say this?
Yeah. Yeah, like I do feel that. Oh, and on a complete side note, we have now heard word from the mysterious disappearance of Guac. The news are reporting that he will soon turn up. If
Join in the okay, that's fine.
yeah.
So people in chat, if you stayed for this long, props to you, Andrew. I know you're still here. I'm sorry, man. We haven't talked a lot about Boruto yet, but maybe that will happen.
Never, never. I will never allow that word again. No.
But yeah, that's enough on my side. So what's like the show or like shows that you're looking forward to? On that matter, kind of a lie. I remember that apparently Shield Hero is getting a second season that got announced. So
Yeah.
I'm quite excited for that because Shield Hero is one of the animes that I can actually rewatch quite frequently.
Yeah.
Then I believe ReZero Season 2 also got announced.
Yeah, I did. Like personally, I'm very much excited for Rental Girlfriend. Yeah. I don't know. It's just
Rental Girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for the rom-coms. I have to admit, I'm a sucker for rom-coms.
I mean, I can't say anything. My favorite anime of all time basically is rom-com.
Well, what's your favorite anime of all time?
It's called Orange.
Oh, it's Orange. Yeah, but other than Rental Girlfriend, I'm very excited for ReZero Season 2. Gonna start that tonight, I think. And then
ReZero Season 2 is cool, but I've got a friend who's basically like, oh, I watched this, and so I read the light novels, and then he just tells me basically the plot of the whole next season, and I'm just like, dude, why? Come on.
Oh, it gonna be like that sometimes. It gotta be like that.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna spoil anything here because I don't want to ruin anyone's.
Yeah.
Well, Furry is better Shield Hero. Well, you see, Andrew, you think that because you're a simp.
What did Andrew say, my dude? What did Andrew say?
He said Bufuri is the better Shield Hero. You know Bufuri, right? The girl that's like, oh, defense.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's on top of that, like, the whole isekai genre is really taken out of hand. I feel like nowadays anything can become an isekai.
I mean, yeah.
Like we have reincarnated in another world as a hot spring, vending machine, and a bus or truck or whatever.
Hey, you can be Truck-kun himself. You can decide who gets isekai. I like that.
Yeah, I love that. And but there's some isekais in my head that are like, yeah, these are good. Shield Hero. Shield Hero is a great isekai. There was that one called reincarnated into a bookworm, and of course reincarnated as a slime. Those three really stick out to me as good examples of what an isekai can be.
Yeah, I think isekai is just like such a popular genre because it's such a good concept. Someone who maybe wasn't too well in their life gets a second chance, or just an opportunity to make things right in a sort of way.
Mhm,
But then that also just means you've got a lot of the shows, and a lot of them are very similar plot wise. So
mhm.
you have to know where to find the right isekais, because there's just a lot of like recycled
Yeah.
stuff out there.
Yeah, it's like filtering, the mud from the fish when you're like filtering fish through the net. Like it's about finding the diamond in among the stones,
Diamond in the raw, yeah. Diamond in the rough, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, Andrew, they're the copycat. Can we just take this moment to appreciate Andrew? He's Oscar's like viewer that's been here the longest. He's here like every stream. He's a cool guy, and I just have to say, whenever I read what Andrew's typing, I just have a smile on my face. I don't know why I
Yeah.
just have a smile on my face.
Yeah. Like
Um,
Andrew, I gotta say, like one thing to you, that's dedication, my dude. You got some huge dedication. I appreciate that, my dude. So yeah, love to you, my dude.
Hey, but Andrew, never forget who was part of you getting like your 237 hours back when you switched accounts. I was there. I helped you do that. So don't forget, Andrew.
Then this is just like, don't forget me. Don't.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
But yeah, like the thing is, we can quickly talk about, because a lot of people have been asking me, what are you gonna talk about on the podcast? But yeah, like if I might as well tell you, Dennis, since I haven't told you yet, I'm very very professional. I do this as I call it, in my pace. But yeah, we talk about anything in this podcast. Though I do want to keep stuff like racism and politics.
Yeah. We don't want to get political here. We're just here to have a good time. And
Yeah.
not offend.
I don't want to see trending on Twitter. Suddenly, I just see hashtag Oscar get political, or Oscar got political. That
Oscar
would be.
Anime King cancelled for being racist.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. But I'm very excited for the podcast, because there's a lot of topics I want to talk about, and like me, you, and Guac, we normally just talk whenever we talk, so we just like talk about a lot of different stuff. And I feel like instead of just sitting there on each end of our microphone, we might as well put those conversations to light on this podcast.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
So I think another interesting thing would be, since your entire stream is just basically very game focused.
Yeah.
With like the amount that you play. Obviously, when I think of you, I also think of like the way you interact with your viewers, because you do that a lot. You look at chat like very constantly, so that's good. But like, what is like your all-time favorite game to play right now? Like, what is the game you're like, yes, I've got some spare time, nothing else to do, I'm gonna hop on this real quick.
I don't know, actually. That's a really hard question. I think right now it's probably like I stream nearly everything you see me game. I game on stream. It's very few times where I actually play games off stream, because I'm either hanging out with friends or I'm talking to people on Discord. I think right now it's either Skyrim or Shadowverse. I've been getting a really big boost back into Shadowverse, mainly because I heard Guac started, and I heard Nintendo started, and I was just like, shit, I played this game a long time ago, and now I'm back in the grind. You might see some streams of Shadowverse coming soon. Yeah. What about you, Dennis? What kind of games can't you put your hands away from right now?
Right now, recently I started playing Monster Hunter a lot again. I actually started playing like a lot on my PC account as well, because for those of you who don't know, I play on PC and PS4. But yeah, I've been basically like racking up things, because I do have the DLC on PC as well, and it's just a really fun game to play, especially if you're with friends. It's just like you get to see these beautiful creatures, see them interact, and it's just a great game. But other than that, something I always play on the side are like a couple of gotchas on my phone.
Oh yeah, like Monster Hunter for me is a really good game, where I feel like the best part of Monster Hunter, I've only played World so far, but the best part is definitely like going into the the field and just see how the world reacts, see that there's an ecosystem all running on its own, and like seeing these majestic creatures. Suddenly there's like a guy who goes into an enemy territory and he starts ravaging it all. I really like that.
Talking about majestic creatures, look who just joined the chat. Hello there. It's a sugar daddy.
Hello. How are you, my dude?
But yeah, that's definitely a part of the games. It's just interesting to see like the interactions with the monsters itself. I think the turf wars in the game are like a very great addition.
Yeah, definitely. Like the whole turf war, like I remember, I think it was a jackrass I saw fighting with a big T-Rex.
Oh yeah, with the Anjanath, yeah, poor Jaguar.
Yeah. I remember seeing that fight, and I thought it was super interesting and super cool.
Oh man, you gotta play it again. There's some later ones that they're like really cool.
Yeah.
They have full on fights. It's really badass.
Yeah, it's super badass. So we have about 10 minutes left before we gotta end.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Gonna come in at a minute before it ends.
Yeah, like, the thing is, I feel like it was like 10 minutes ago we started, but like Jesus Christ, time flies by. But like, I think I do clearly want to catch up on is what's it called now? Is upcoming games. Dennis, is there any upcoming games you're looking forward to?
There is a samurai game that just released. I forgot what it was called.
The Ghost of
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, I think it's called.
Tsushima, yeah. That game looks really good. Other than that, the game that I'd be looking forward to is something that got announced with the PlayStation 5, which is a Demon Souls remastered.
Ooh.
If you don't know, I'm someone who's played all the Dark Souls. Oh, is that Guac?
That's
Guac.
Guac.
No, it's not me.
Oh shit. Well, you all know what that means. That means
Hey yo, you destroyed Oscar's censorship. They know what he looks like now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. I quickly. Oh shit.
That monster, I can't believe it.
Yeah, I know. I had to. Let me just like.
Oh, I'm Oscar now. Sweet.
Oh shit.
This is my channel. What's up, guys? Oscar Anime King here.
Hey,
What's the best imitation of Guac? I want to hear the best imitation of me you can do. Go on.
Okay.
Now.
I love Naruto and I hate Boruto. If you like Boruto, fuck you.
You know what? I like that. You know,
Yeah, I didn't even try to imitate your voice because I know I couldn't. So I just went that.
You know what? Like points for creativity right there. You know, I like that.
Thank you.
You're definitely gonna get a 5 in or a grade A in Oscar impressions. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Now let's just get Guac on here. Guac,
we gotta give his name tag. I mean, most people should know him. He's one of the people that's here most of the time.
Yeah.
Streamer also Guac is. If you want to see someone spat people on Wizard 101, come on.
Hell yeah, dude.
Go to his channel. Shit gets split over there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I try.
If you guys don't know, Guac is also a streamer like myself. And he's super amazing.
I also have a Twitch channel that's very dead. Hello, I'm Bennett.
Hello, that is. Like, I love how I forgot. I forgot how to type shout out. Guacamole. There you go. Wait, Dennis.
I need to stream more.
Dennis, did you change your name on Twitch?
But it's still Dennis the Potato, like it's always been. Yeah.
Or do you have an alt account? Because there was somebody called Damn Dennis in chat.
Oh, that was my little brother.
Oh shit.
Damn, Dennis.
Yeah, damn Dennis.
Hey yo, Guac, please don't pull that joke. So many people have done that. I love you, bro, but please. That's.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Actually, I'm pretty sure the joke is Damn Daniel. Is it?
Oh no, it is. You know.
That's why Guac was being the very high IQ person he is, and just changed it to Damn Dennis instead of Damn
Exactly.
Oh my lord.
I'm Galaxy Brain. Always.
Galaxy Brain.
Now Guac, now that you joined,
Mm-hmm.
we have a few questions for you. This is now an interrogation.
You're gonna have to fill up the next 12 minutes. We've done the rest, so it's your turn.
Yeah, Guac, it's all you now. Me and Dennis are leaving. Yeah, see ya.
See you guys.
Got it.
So, Oscar, do you want to start off with the first question, or do you want me to go ahead?
Yes. Okay. You're bad cup. I'm good cup. Okay. You gotta feel that role for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready? How did you get to know that the podcast was a thing, Guac?
I was on a VC with you, and you're like, "Yo, do you want to do a podcast?" I'm like, "Hell yeah."
Yeah. I actually remember having you in the brain along with Dennis. And then and I remember like I had to talk to you and I was like, yo, Guax, I'm doing a podcast, right? And you're like, oh yeah, that sounds cool. And I was like, would you have time? Still not thinking about the fact that you live in Florida and the rest of us lived in America.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. Florida's wild, man. Florida's
Oh,
wild.
yeah. It absolutely is.
Yeah. And that can actually straight into our next question is, how are you doing quarantine, Guac? Florida is pretty hot hit.
You know, so, like you said, you know, Florida has been hitting hard because people are idiots here, so they don't want to wear masks.
This is America.
Exactly, this is America. We're all dumb. No, but you know, it's been alright. I have mainly just been staying in my house because the stuff is open, but I'm not gonna fucking go anywhere.
Yeah, the people just seem to think that the virus magically disappeared and everything's normal now.
Yeah. Also, I'm not gonna go too much into it, but I've had some health problems the last couple months, so I'm definitely not risking anything. But
you stay safe out there.
I've been trying. I've been trying. I can't leave the podcast with 2 people, you know. I'm sure that was.
You can't leave this.
I already did it already, so I can't do it again.
Oh goddamn it!
No, but yeah, it's been alright. I've just been trying to keep busy by doing stuff.
By the way, Kat, I see you there in chat. Hello there. No,
hey Kat, what's up?
I acknowledge your existence. Hello there, friend.
You exist now. Dennis has acknowledged you.
And the funny thing about existing is the fact that our time is up now. So our time is lower, y'all. We've gone past the first.
We've got 10 minutes, so you know now.
Yeah, we got like 10 minutes.
We gotta get that. We gotta get Guac in for that content. You know.
That's true. Guac is my main source of content. Yeah. So that's it. I'm gonna give you guys another question here before we finish.
Okay.
And that is Guac. Then we always ask this, but we want to have Guac. How did you discover anime?
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, obviously, you have like the popular ones from when you were kids, like like Beyblade, Pokemon, stuff like that. So obviously, as a kid, I enjoyed those. And then I think like the first one that wasn't like dubbed, I think it was Death Note that I like saw stuff from.
I'm gonna take a potato chip and fucking eat it.
Yeah, exactly. So I saw like Death Note. I'm like, wait, what is this? Why is it in Japanese? I'm like, oh, anime's a thing. All right, cool. And then of course, like it's gotten so popular now everywhere. That it's like, yeah, it's anime.
Oh damn! Well, that's how you got it.
Well,
Yeah.
You find this as peculiar as Guax. You're even closer to the end of all of this than he is. But hey.
Yeah, because I love how different it is. Like Dennis went the route of mainstream, where I went straight to ecchi and harem anime.
Yo, what do you mean mainstream? I watched Beyblade. I'm not mainstream.
Beyblade was the best, bro.
Beyblade, you know. Okay, that's just about. We've all tried spinning a Beyblade, wishing that those spirits things popped out. I'm just saying, I can't.
Oh, absolutely. Would you like to hear a great story about me and a Beyblade?
Yeah.
So I think I've got a prediction here. You tried to use your Beyblade on your pet cat that you don't have.
No, that is a good prediction though.
Pretty good.
So as a kid, they always had the special moves in the anime, where like stuff would happen. So for that, I would just like take the Beyblade out and relaunch it, just be like, oh, it's a special move. But I somehow messed up very badly to where it hit my bed, bounced off, and hit me in the face. That's the thing that happened. And yes, it was the metal Beyblades from like Metal Fusion and stuff.
How did you manage that?
That's a great question.
My man Guac, you're a fucking sniper. Jesus Christ.
Your
head. How hard did you spin it? Jesus Christ.
And are you okay, Guac?
I probably had some brain damage after that, but I'm fine.
Oh,
I'll be alright.
That explains.
Hey, yo,
absolutely.
Disrespect from Cat here. Can we have a podcast with Guac and Dennis only on Ozzy's channel? Whoa there.
That is some disrespect.
People just.
Oh damn. Yeah, we used to live here.
Andrew, Bakugan was also one of my favorites. Like one of my
Yes.
favorite all-time games.
Ah, yes.
Bakugan game on Nintendo DS. Bakugan Slip.
Yes, I have that now because I found it at GameStop for like $2 and like I'm gonna take it. I mean, classic. Why wouldn't
Which one?
I? The DS one, the first one.
The one where you like throw out the things and you got to do things like with the pen, the stylus.
Yeah, and like where you get the main
the
character.
Leonidas? Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
so lit.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
I remember when it came out when I was a kid. I'm like, whoa, this is
I played
amazing.
that game so much. It's so fun.
It is really great. I love it.
I don't know about you guys, but when I played games when I was younger, I never read anything. I just kind of like played the game. I just kind of
Yeah.
clicked until it worked.
Pretty much.
That's pretty fucking dope. But yeah, guys. With that, I will have to say that this is actually the time. So yeah. But before we finish off, I do want to say something, and that is that you, Guac, and Dennis, and me, we're gonna be stuck in this little square for some time now. This is now a thing, and I hope you get comfortable. I hope you like your. I hope
Please
you like.
help us. Me and Quack are in his basement. He's got our.
And with those words, I think it's about time. So I think it's about time that we say bye.
I'm going to turn up my voice.
Background is not my family. I promise.
Yeah, with those last
Please
words. Do you guys want to say bye?
Hey, I love you guys so much. You got a good bite. Kiss. Mwah. There you go.
Then,
You know, I wasn't here that long, but bye, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, Guac. Well, but I'll think. When do you guys have time again? We might.
It's summer break. I've basically got time every day. If you
Summer.
if you just want to like play Monster Hunter on the download, you know where to find me.
Okay. Well, would you guys have time on Monday? Since this was a.
I mean, sure.
I don't know. I have a doctor's appointment on Monday, so
that's
I
true.
might.
Hey, yo,
not.
Guac, we'll do the podcast while you've got like the doctor.
Oh my
appointment, don't
lord,
worry.
yes.
All right, that would be an interesting podcast.
Yeah, it would be. Well, that would
Special
be.
guest, my doctor.
Yeah. Well, to that then. Until next time, chat. Have a great morning, day, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Peace and just goodbye. And remember, stay happy, stay safe. Bye bye.
I'm in the basement. Help.
Bye.